Hey guys, Prodigious Jay here up in Boston, Massachusetts for PAX. Yes, that's right, the almighty PAX East, Penny Arcade Expo. I'm sure most of you know that. Hold on a second. I am dying of thirst here. It's been a long, long day. Okay, that's better. Now, to be honest, I expected this trip to be a bit more daunting than it really has been. I've actually been surprised at how well things have gone. Not to say that everything is going well. My leg is killing me after today's walkabout. So, definitely something to worry about. But everything else is going swimmingly. I mean, I came out here solo and I expected everything under the sun to go wrong because I had low expectations due to my experience with QuakeCon. Because yes, everybody knows Dallas QuakeCon was apparently bad the year I went, and everybody got on to me for saying it, but it was really a letdown, and I wasn't the only one who thought so. But I expected the same of this. I expected to be underwhelmed, under surprised, and to have just not overly be impressed by it. I was excited, yes, don't get me wrong, I was definitely excited, but there was some part of me that did say it was just like, yeah, maybe something's wrong. Maybe there's not really anything too amazing about it, and I'm going to realize that, and the illusion's going to be shattered. But luckily, it hasn't. PAX East actually has been amazing so far, and I got to say, I can't wait till tomorrow. There's a lot more panels to go to, and I got a couple more things I want to hit up, and all that good stuff. But today I did pick up some pretty good swag, some stuff I can give away later. But right now I'm exhausted, and I can't even itemize it all in my head without feel like I'm going to fall asleep. But I do want to say that I met up with some cool people, networked around a little bit, but I met up with a group, and we've been hanging out, sticking around together. I do appreciate them for being there for me, and things might actually progress into a future partnership, but that'll come at a later time. So far, I do want to thank them, because if it wasn't for the fact that I actually spoke up on the bus this morning, I probably would have walked alone and actually been very, very unimpressed with all the events that had happened. But right now, I do want to say that it was amazing. I have tons of pictures. I can't technically do interviews. I'm not allowed to, as far as I know. I can ask questions during panels, but I can't do interviews. So I have stopped myself from recording on the PAX floor. But I've also just been around networking. I did stop by a few booths, requested to be on a press list for the makers of, let's see that, I already forgot their name. Don't hate me. Looks like it's Klein Entertainment, or Klee. I really wish I knew how to pronounce that, but it's from the makers of, let's see, Don't Starve. You see that, right? They had that. Don't Starve. It's an indie game, and the group I'm with knows about it and is fairly impressed by it. What I saw was pretty awesome, and I got their card, and I'm going to email them, get them put on a press list. So there's an upside for me on networking, but I visited a very interesting group over Game Skinny. Those guys, tell me, I was impressed. It was fantastic to be over there because it felt like a pretty comfortable environment. At first I expected it to be kind of a pushy environment, trying to get you to do their product, all sorts of stuff like that. But I was pleasantly surprised. I actually enjoyed my chat. I got in touch with the senior editor over there, Amy White. She was pretty awesome. Getting to talk to her. I even think I did a testimonial of sorts. I do not remember specifically if it was. I do believe it was recorded, but I don't remember if it's technically a testimonial or not. but I did sit down and write my first article. I actually just got feedback right when I got back to the hotel, saying that it was a good article. It was a great first article, and they didn't really have to do much to fix it. So it's good to actually have some editor feedback for once, because normally my stuff doesn't get feedback. I don't have an editor, but apparently now I do, which is great. If you guys, I know all you writers out there, if you are looking for any way to get your writing out there, get yourself known, and they didn't ask for a free promotion, but I'm giving one anyway. Game Skinny, definitely. If you're here in the PAX, in the Boston area, and you're at PAX, go check out their booth tomorrow, sit down with them, sign up for an account. I mean, that would be pretty awesome. I mean, I enjoyed it. I like what I was doing, and I partially knew about them before I was even at the expo. Just off chance, happened to remember when I was there, and it made for a funny story. But anyway, but to get back to the overall experience of PAX, I mean, it's been great. I've been all over the place. I've been to Ubisoft. I've been to Double Fine, which Double Fine actually is a pretty interesting area. They had Brutal Legend on play. They had, I think it was Super Time Warriors. I hope I didn't get that wrong. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm not really huge in the indie game scene, which I learned that today the hard way. But I'm working to get into it. Also was over at PopCap Games. They're giving away a lot of free stuff. Like at one point in time, and it was pretty awesome. But PopCap happens to actually be one of my favorite indie developers out. Well, not really indie, but one of my favorite developers out there. And so I mean, it was nice to actually get out and look around. There's tons of people in cosplay, which I was expecting it not to happen, since it being a specific expo, but I was pleasantly surprised. There's a lot of good stuff out there, a lot of random stuff out there that some people, I didn't understand if they actually tried. No offense to you guys, I'm sure you did, but I couldn't tell. But there were some amazing ones. There was this Mechromancer from Borderlands 2. She had a built-to-scale claptrap that actually looked awesome. Saw her twice through the convention, actually met up with her towards the end and got a picture. And I'll show you guys that later. But it was actually amazing. But I gotta stop being bad. I gotta edit this video. Definitely a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, there was a lot to take in. There's some stuff I can't remember doing. I mean, there was the swag. There was the merch lines. There was all sorts of other stuff. So right now, my brain is fried. I can't remember for the life of me what exactly I did or didn't do. And I'm sure I'll remember tomorrow, and I'll be like, crap, I should have said that yesterday. But I did want to update you guys. I want to let you know that if you're ever considered coming out to PAX, definitely it's worth it for even just one day. I mean, I'm exhausted right now, and I'm still looking forward to tomorrow. But yeah, that's about it. This is day 1. Got 2 more to go. I'm hitting a couple panels tomorrow, mostly tomorrow's panels as far as I know. I'm definitely looking forward to doing some writing panels. Definitely get my foot in the door somewhere, get my networking out there. I wish I would have brought business cards. That's another rule of any expo. If you're trying to network, you bring business cards, because for God's sakes, you look like a fool if you don't. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I'm exhausted, and I'm probably going to go crash. So this has been Prodigious Jay signing out.